Rely on yourself.
Has gotten a significant ratings boost since
so that's
became public. This is no doubt welcome news.
I showed that little clip as I'm on my way out the door. It's one of my favorite movies. I know it's old school, but fix my hair. Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins, right? So I just, the movie has some personal ties to me. But good morning to you, Facebook. So I didn't have you in the dark, but I'm going to do a screenshot. I'm leaving out today. I want to talk to you. I'm going to talk to you, rather. I want you to look at this, My Business Corporation. This is a good book, too, on another subject. If you're a person that's about your health, has so many great supplements in the back of this book that you should be taking daily, right, to help. I love this book as a teacher and an educator, right? This is really good. And but today I want to talk to you about tax-free wealth, and choose to be rich, right? That's what we're talking about. Good morning, my friends that's coming in. Make sure you do me a favor, as I always ask you to do, and pay the cost of participation by hitting the like button, right? Give me a participation love this morning by hitting the like button. So I discussed, I had to my hair, the movie Hidden Figures, right? About the great black women. Thank you so much for the digital love. Trying to orchestrate this phone, fix my hair, and get out at the same time. Hidden Figures, about the African American females working at NASA. And I said that because I'm making a point that your numbers predict your future, right? Your numbers predict your future. Those women working at NASA, they were able to predict the future by being mathematicians. And for that project, right? And I'm going to talk to you about how to effectively predict your financial future by building your credit score, your cash flow, and your credit score. So I'm going to get started. Let me prompt this up real quick. Happy Tuesday to you, my Facebook friends. The sun was beaming high and still is, but I love the weather. Make sure this is prompt right. Make sure I got this prompt right so it doesn't fall. While I'm driving, you all let me know if you can hear me, and I'll get right into the point. So, building your credit score, right? Building your credit score. I talk about it all the time. I did a 30-minute phone consultation. That person had already followed my instructions about creating an online account with Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. Now I know we hear the myth. Well, I won't say myth, but the offered advice oftentimes about not disputing anything online because you will relinquish or some of your rights as relates to the Fair Credit Reporting Act. And that is so true. If you dispute certain things online, but not all things, right? I was able to dispute 2 things online for this customer on our phone consultation, and it gave him an immediate 18-point increase and an immediate deletion of those items off of his credit report. Now, you do not dispute things online such as charge-offs, bankruptcy, collections, late pays, any of those type of things. You don't want to dispute those online, right? But you do want to go ahead and create your online account and pull your free credit report through those 3 bureaus, and go ahead and get in the system and get your consumer identification number, so that when you begin to write your verification and validation letters, right, you can put your consumer number, ID number that they have for you, and it will expedite the process. It will speed up the process. And so and I also put that clip of Team of Me showing with Martin Lawrence up, because that's the way I felt in helping people with their credit and cash flow. But my cash flow, I actually do have a team behind me, right? I do have a team behind me. I have a professional tax preparer that helps people with their tax questions, help people, I call it W-4 wealth, make those adjustments to those W-4. A lot of people, if you're in Tennessee or Florida, for example, you already know about not paying state taxes, but we have people that don't understand how you have control over the numbers of what comes out of your federal taxes, right? A lot of times we don't have the knowledge of how to adjust our W-4, and then when we get our paychecks back, we complain, oh, the government took this much money out of my paycheck. No, that's what you told the government to take out of your paycheck. But this is the key. And then I'm getting back to the Team of Me and credit. Now I'm on cash flow. This is the key. Once you become an affiliate of the home-based business program, or business that I'm affiliated with as well, it's not an independent consultant. We have a team of people, a team of knowledge. You have videos that explain to you how to do these things, how to implement the strategies. You don't sell anything. It's not about product, it's sales. It's about strategies and services, right? You have to understand how to open up a business, right? Don't just, and this is what I advise people that join with me, don't just, and I'm chewing gum, so excuse me, don't just become an affiliate and not know how to open up a single member LLC, right? You can go online, create your EIN, and when you join the cash flow business that I'm in, it's my econ, I suggest that the people that join with me go online, create their EIN. You can get it instantaneously, just like I did those credit results. You can save it to a PDF. When you sign up, you can transfer. If you sign up with your social, now you can transfer, if you didn't do this at first, to implement your EIN. Now, and EIN stands for Employee Identification Number. I'm teaching you how to get more money out of your paycheck, put more money into your pocket if you're a man, or a person if you're a woman, and how to leverage the tax laws and adjust your W-4 for W-4 wealth and tax-free wealth, right? How to learn how to control how much money is taken more or less out of your paycheck. By learning these strategies, people have at minimum brought home more than $100 a month legally, up to $600 a month. And I'm not talking about tax manipulation or tax evasion. I'm talking about tax education. So in Mississippi, for example, you can file a single member LLC or a corporation for only $50. A lot of people want to refer to LegalZoom. LegalZoom does not know about business development. I'm sorry for the sun. Wish I could help you all out. Let's see if I can adjust this. Okay, LegalZoom does not know about business development. All they know about is legal structuring, right? And so they're not going to help you with the business development part. And this is what I'm sharing with you now. So you can be an employee and an entrepreneur part-time at the same time, and get more of your cash flow into you, so that you can stop having these late pays, so that you can stop being cash flow negative, so that you can be able to tithe into the kingdom, right? God wants us to give 10% for kingdom building, and so we can get out of bad debt. Most people think it's a cliche about good debt and bad debt, but that's not true. There is a such thing as bad debt, and there is a such thing as leveraging your credit and good debt in the Bible. If you don't believe it, look at the widow woman in 2 Kings. That's exactly the strategy that the prophet gave her to implement. But so you get your employee identification number online, EIN, no cost. You can Google articles of organization or incorporation, but you don't have to in Mississippi have that. You can seek out someone, go to Fiverr for like $5 minimum, and seek out someone to help you write your articles or incorporation or organization, right? And again, in Mississippi, it's like $50. Set up your single member, I'm sorry for the song, LLC. I have a corporation, right? And put your home-based business under that LLC and a corporation. Learn how to adjust your W-4, and learn how to boost and power up your paycheck. Okay, so that's how W-4 tax-free wealth is done legally, intelligently, and using the education laws. I have my Robert Kiyosaki post online about government taxes, but they also give you tax incentives. And I'm teaching you, oh, thank you. I wish I could pronounce your name, but I may say it incorrectly. You told me yesterday, but Mr. Curry, I just say it that way. And that's how people, my black and brown community especially, you take advantages of the government incentives. Now, back to the numbers, back to the team of me concept, back to credit enhancement, credit restoration. What I do, restore your overall credit health, right? Your credit health, and we educate about building wealth. It's all about the numbers. You all have to understand, especially in the United States, that we are going to a cashless society, right? It costs more money for businesses, big businesses, to handle cash. You see the big luminous trucks that pick up the cash or deposits. That's why we have apps for deposits. When I deposit checks, I do not physically visit the bank. I have my cash app, my bank app. I take a picture of the front and back of the check, hit deposit. Do you understand that the United States is going to a cashless society? So your theory of, I'll just pay cash, I like to pay everything cash, that's to your disadvantage. That is to your disadvantage. You need to build your credit. And the only way to build your credit is learn how to establish good credit, right? By showing how you can be responsible with credit. And then knowing which cards to apply for that will report your good responsibility of using them to all three bureaus. Some people don't have a credit report with TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian because they may have a card or a line of credit that they are using that only reports to one of those bureaus, right? So you need to know the cards that you can get that will report to all three, because when you go looking for a home or applying for business credit or applying for lower financing on your loans or a vehicle, right? Because you have two types of debt, installment debt and revolving debt. You don't know which one of the three bureaus that the underwriter will pull from, TransUnion, Experian, or Equifax. And so you want something reporting to all three, right? And you need to build your credit, right? In 2018, we do business at the speed of light. and it's even quicker, and your cash handling deals and your ability to live a better quality of life is hidden in the numbers. It's all based off your FICO scores and your cash flow numbers. You want to be cash flow positive. Excuse me, I have a light cold. And you also want at least a 700 or above credit score across the board, right? And if you have a business idea, you're an entrepreneur, and you want to be you want to invest in business, you definitely need to build your personal credit, because you will, in establishing your business credit, become a personal guarantee. I recommend everyone to be a part of a great credit union. I read this great book on the topic one time, Rich Bank, Poor Bank, and you just get better interest fees and interest rates. So, ambulance coming. When you have a credit union. Okay. When you have a credit union. So, and they have, when you have good credit, like I'm a part of Navy Federal. My cousin allowed me to leverage her Navy Federal account to be a member. They give really, really high credit lines on their credit cards for $15,000 to $20,000, $25,000. So if you have that, showing that high credit card on your personal credit, then your business credit will look at your personal credit and say, okay, she or he has a $25,000 credit card and they're managing that well, so I would give them a $25,000 credit limit for their business, right? And your business name under your business EIN. Now, the team of me, I made a video that I'm doing new strategies as far as my credit enhancing. So if you are my friend or associate I talk to and I'm not answering your phone calls, that's why. Because I charge people now for phone consultations. Some people don't want me to do it all for them, and they have a hands-off approach. They want me to guide them through the process. And so I have phone consultations that I do. I posted a picture on my timeline. I did a 30-minute consultation. This person out of Texas, and he's not he's a Caucasian man out of Texas, had an 18-point increase from him investing 30 minutes for allowing me to help him. But he had everything in place. He had the online accounts. We were able to look at it, log in, and I gave him a follow-up email of the consultation. In case you have to have things in writing when you get a consultation, make sure you're taking notes, right? The Bible says to write the vision and make it plain. So make sure you're just not listening, but you're listening and writing at the same time, simultaneously, right? And also my services, the prices, everything will be at $250 starting minimum. That's to dispute all 3 bureaus. But in exception, if it's bankruptcy and charge-offs, you will have to direct message me. Those prices are higher, and it's different because it's more time-consuming and it's more tedious, to get those off. And so now that I have the strategies in place, I don't feel like I'm on an island by myself as far as my credit. Now, let me say this, and I have the book back here somewhere. If you purchase the Credit Secret book from mycreditispower.com, and also visit mycashflowispower.com. If you're just joining in, you'll learn about the cash flow strategies that I was talking about earlier in the video. But if you purchase the Credit Secrets book from mycreditispower.com, make sure that you look into becoming a VIP member at some point, because we have a private Facebook group. I don't, Mr. Curry, I don't have a website, but that is in upcoming, where you all can write reviews. I will develop a website. I'm trying to find someone to do that for me, because honestly, not only do I don't have the time, I don't have the knowledge of website building to put in there. So maybe I'll make a post today on Facebook and request or ask if there's anyone that build websites that can help me build my credit and cash flow website. Thank you so much. I do have like a personal website with 10 free videos. My cashflow is power.com, but you can't write reviews. But it's just 10 free videos about what's stealing your wealth, what's fighting against your paycheck, and why you need the strategies to get the most out of your paycheck from your job. So that's my cashflow is power.com, but I am and I will create my own personal website for reviews. Thank you so much. If you offer those services or know someone you do, okay, thank you. And let me know. I really appreciate that. And so that's how my credit sources or services rather will work, because I was at a point where I felt like I was just a team of me, and I was doing everything, and because I'm on my way to my profession right now. So this is what I do in addition to, and that's how my changes of that will work. And if you are a VIP member, we have a closed private Facebook group, 35,000 members. It really, really helps as well. But if you're just taking the first step of purchasing the book, make sure you do the jumpstart your success first. Those strategies is what I did. One of the things I did for my client on yesterday that gave him a loan, just an 18-point increase in his credit score. I'm signing off. Make sure you hit like and hit share for me today on this video if it was any help to you, and if it was not any help to you, it might help someone you know. So share it on your timeline. It's Coach Deloach. Let me get my hair situated.